We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever mutiny champion. Oh.
Headlock. Oh, and a cheap shot right above the eye.
Oh, he's got the shoulders down. He kicks out almost immediately.
Still too fresh to stay down.
One step ahead there.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Referee in position. 2.
And he kicks out. At this point in the match, I'm surprised the ref hit 2. Suplex.
Looking for an early pin. Raising the shoulder.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Out of the ring, onto the dangerous floor of the chamber. Looks to climb the top rope. Take it to the floor. And he's got no worries about the count. Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber.
Really just laying it in. Oh my gosh! What a shot! Oh, what a power slam! Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops.
the proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
He's able to fight Wolfgang off.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Oh! We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber. Man, what timing on that counter. From the middle rope.
Maneuvers out of the way.
They're disrespecting their fallen opponent.
And an elbow drop, too. Oh, man.
Wow.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Getting in position. What's he planning to do?
And he very quickly counts.
Boom.
Oh, the knee drop connects. These attacks are chipping away at him. Armbreaker. Right hand will count.
From the top. Out of the pod and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
He's climbing up the chamber wall now.
Not a single sign of fear in him. Incredible.
You mean crazy?
He's going up.
Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine. Just brutalizing their opponent with forearms to the side of the face.
What could Wolfgang be looking for?
Taking flight.
That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
He narrowly avoids the count.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
No clue.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Quickly, the cover. He could pin his opponent right here. Immediately powers out.
Not yet.
Super kick. Into the count. 2. Manages to escape before the 3 count. Wow, what a kick.
Ooh. And Nathan dodges that one.
Float over. Into a DDT.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. 2. Just kicks out.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Oh, man. Sent out of the ring the hard way.
same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Looks like that really got him there. Boom! No, 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 no! You gotta be kidding me! Is it enough? The cover! There's two. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
How in the world did he kick out? Wolfgang has that determined look on his face.
And gets sent right into the corner. Butterfly double underhook. Up and face buster. Andre got it. Can he end it?
2 count.
As they're throwing it for a devastating crucifix bomb.
2. Shoulders down.
Meanwhile, we have Frazier.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
We're looking for the neutralizer. This is it. 2. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
What a match.
His arm shot off the mat before 1.
What stamina. It's true.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Got him down.
DDT planted him.
That could put Duke down for good.
Cover. Quick count out after 1.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
This could do it. Oh, kick out.
This match is getting pushed beyond the normal limits.
2. He kicks out at 2.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Jensen stopped that in its tracks.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Lifted it completely helpless here.
Just tops their opponent.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. Meanwhile, we see Frazier. From behind, 2-1. Shoulders down.
Yeah, but that was only the first fall. Still a lot of time left in the chamber.
Captured the leg. Uh-oh. Way up high.
Crucifix bomb.
Duke could seal things up.
2 count. Wards off the pin at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Powered them up. No. Here come the punches.
Fighting out of it. Clothesline.
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Stops the kick.
A string of counters.
Blast off. Frog splash. Cover. 2.
This elimination chamber match is now down to 4 entrants.
Oh. Oh, spinning. He thinks he has it. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
Almost inhuman at this point.
He connects with a counter. Oh, big kick to the gut. The clubbing forearm. Able to capitalize on Hudson's mistake. Acquires a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
There's 2. No! 2 count.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Has them hooked.
Crossroads. Cover. 2. Kicks out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Picked up.
Reverse DDT.
End of the road. Bam. Ooh. Andre chased with a hammer like a flying rope flatliner. Andre got it. Can he end it?
2 count. Oh, he was almost finished.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilient.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall.
Getting him right into the corner.
Turns it around. Kick to the midsection.
DDT.
Is it enough? The cover. 2.
Only half of the contestants remain. Who knows what will happen?
STO.
Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix splash!
That could put Duke down for good.
There's 2.
What an elimination chamber this.
He's taking hold of Fraser.
Catching a cutter.
Can that finish Nathan?
Makes the cover. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you... That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bailey. And their opponents, MyRise and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Insecurity finds its mark.
Pause.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Ooh, a quick reversal by Bayley.
Boom!
And now propped up in the corner.
Looks to their partner and tags out.
Lariat. Ooh, what a response.
This is not going to end well. Exploder suplex. Oh, what an axe handle.
Check out the springboard. Clothesline. That was amazing. Ooh, he fends that off. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
Standing shooting star press.
And she kicks out.
She still has her expelling unnecessary energy with that attempt. And a beautiful swanton. Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Shin breaker.
Well, this will tear your knee apart. There's the tag.
Tag's in here.
Big time height on that kick.
He wastes no time, dodge.
Roll up here. And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
High level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Hammerlock now. Straight into the pin. No, he kicks out.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Dodges away. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Ooh. Punk avoids that one.
Oh, what an axe handle.
He tags out.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
That kind of agility is what earned them the title. Super kick.
The pin for the championship. And the referee stops the count before 2.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
She gets put in the corner. She turns it around with the reversal.
Thanks for coming. In off the tag.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Punk from up high.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
DDT.
And he got to his partner.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Sent flying out of the ring here. Neckbreaker.
Very nice.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Becky Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
A woman who's flattened everything in her path, Nia Jax.
And her opponent, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history. Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition. An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax. Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax. It was after one of their exchanges that the man became the man. This will get everyone talking.
There's more on Becky's mind than beating Nia. Take a look at how she's moving differently in there. There's something familiar about her.
And a slam.
That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission. She's looking for a way out. She drops a few elbows and fights her way out of the hole.
Man. Perfectly aimed. Nia Jax covers early. Pin broken up easily.
She still has a lot more in her.
Hoisted high above her head. And down.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target. Oh, man, like getting hit by a brick wall.
Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
And I don't think anything can stop Nia Jax right now.
Lift the power bomb. A power bomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those. Hitting the elbow drop. No idea where this one's heading.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Oh! Clearing out the announce table. This isn't going to end well. Hey, don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him. And again in the other direction.
Annihilating offense from Nia Jax.
Becky's facing adversity here.
With the counter.
And that could be a first step towards Becky gaining control.
It's time for Becky to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
She could be on her way to a countout.
And Nia is revving this.
Oh, that's right. How's that for a message?
Oof. Bullseye!
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Waistlock. Becky attacking with unshakable confidence.
Becky bringing it and bringing it fast. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent and delivering an epic leg drop.
She's going for the cover. No, she kicks out.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, look at this. Look at this power.
No way. And can that keep Becky down?
There's two. And a kick out.
Becky wanted everything her opposition could throw at her, and I think Lynch just survived the biggest artillery there was to offer.
Nia Jax expected her hand to be raised by now. Lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not. I guess she doesn't think she's softened her up enough yet.
Oh!
Some agility gets her out of dodge. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
And Lynch telling the crowd to watch her.
Oh, clothesline!
Oof, nobody home. Down they go.
Becky Lynch has taken out a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much she has left in the tank.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. She's getting back into the ring under the ropes.
Sky high.
Missile drop kick. She gets Becky with a counter.
Dueling reversals.
Nia Jax out of harm's way.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Ooh!
Jax cannot be overpowered.
Trading back and forth blows now.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Bam! Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Oh, ouch!
Oh, what a quick answer.
Becky Lynch applies the hammerlock into the reverse DDT.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Spiked. And there's that ego on display from Becky Lynch.
This is the closest anyone in the audience will get to the big time.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now. Running forearm. Ooh.
She's looking to trap the arm. If you think this looks uncomfortable, just
goodness.
imagine how it feels.
Oh my gosh.
This is gonna hurt.
Don't do it.
Ah!
And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
No denying Becky's desire inside of a fight.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
Down with the leg drop.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now.
Kick to the back.
Oh, kick.
Waistlock.
Suplex. And now Jax is being measured. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Roller plant. Will that sew this up for Becky?
Turning it into the pin.
2 count. And she's still in the game.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
And maybe now Lynch has to revise her game plan because it wasn't enough to keep the competition down. Lynch, she's thinking big. Looking for the pin. Kicking out in time.
She just will not go away.
Oh, God, the cover on Lynch.
She had a good pin attack, but too close to the ropes there. Back elbow completely cuts them off. Taking the back of the knee, watch this.
And that took Nia down.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley-to-belly suplex. It was actually a Becky-to-belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bayley. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bayley? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around, the glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.